Lijiang has charmed numerous domestic and foreign experts and scholars with its picturesque scenery, unique ethnic groups, long-standing culture, and mysterious folk customs. It has been listed by UNESCO in the World Cultural Heritage listings. In the area are the Lijiang Old Town, which is one of the World Cultural Heritages, the Dongba Scriptures, the Dongba culture, the Naxi ethnic group which is gaining world fame, the culture and folk customs of the Mosul people, the Bimo culture of the Yi minority, the ancient music of the Naxi people, and the dance of the Lisu people. It will be difficult for the producers of this documentary to elucidate all of these world-rated historical and cultural features and enchantingly beautiful scenes. What we can do is to try our best and to take you right into the wonderland, Lijiang. Lijiang is located in the northwest of China's Yunnan province. The area lies in the depth of the Yunling Ridges with torrential rivers, towering snow mountains, emerald-like lakes, and boundless forests. It borders on the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau to the north and the Yunnan-Guizhou Plateau to the south. Its extremely diversified topography is high in the northwest and low in the southeast, and consists of highlands, basins, river valleys, and other kinds of landform. Lijiang has varied landform and temperatures based on its various elevations. It at one time has 3 climates, subtropical, temperate, and frigid. Visitors to the area are amazed that all 4 seasons exist at different elevations on the same mountain, and a different climate can be found just several kilometers away from wherever you are. Perhaps Lijiang is the most favored of nature's beauties, endowed with the magnificent Yunling Ridges, torrential rivers, the enchantingly beautiful Laojun Mountain, the picturesque and shimmering Lugu Lake, ancient trees, unique flowers, precious birds, and rare beasts. All of these coexist with the cultural features of the old Dayan townlet, such as buildings with blue tiles and white walls, rivulets spanned by small bridges, the Dongba pictographs, which are still being used today, and ancient music with a history of over 1,000 years, and the matriarchal society by the Lugu Lake, which has been passed on for generations. Lijiang is like a glistening pearl in the natural and cultural history of humanity, and we expect the Wonderland Lijiang to shine with even greater glory in the contemporary world of today. Lijiang was recorded in history as Lishui, literally meaning beautiful waters. Its Jinsha River was the source of these beautiful waters, which won Lijiang great fame, existing through the generations to today. When speaking of the Jinsha River, people cannot help but mention her sisters, the Lansang River and the Nujiang River. Legendary tales say that the Jinsha, Lansang, and Nujiang rivers were 3 sisters. One day in the unknown past, the 3 sisters went out together for an outing. Regretfully, a dispute broke out on the journey. The 2 older sisters insisted that they should go southward, while the Jinsha River, the youngest of the 3, insisted on going eastward to the place where the sun rose, believing that that was the place to seek for her bright future in love. At the Shirgu town, she bid her 2 elder sisters goodbye and resolutely headed eastward, leaving behind the first bend on the Yangtze River, which is later deemed as the Mother River of China. At Shirgu, the Jinsha River abruptly turns to the north and then to the south before it flows all the way to the east. With irresistible force, she swallows hundreds of tributaries, dashes through the Tiger Leaping Gorge, squeezes through the Kuimen Gorge, rushes through the three gorges and traverses the central China plains, finally emptying herself into the East China Sea. The three parallel rivers in Lijiang, namely the Jinsha, Lancang, and Nujiang rivers, flow among the Hengduan Mountains in the northwest of China's Yunnan province, and the spectacular scene is believed by some to be the greatest miracle on earth. Passing the first bend on the Yangtze River, the Jinsha River splits mountains and dashes into the Tiger Leaping Gorge, where it forces its way through towering precipices, forming a spectacular scene that is said to resemble countless horses galloping through overhanging cliffs. The name Tiger Leaping Gorge vividly depicts the tremendous force of this river segment. A legendary tale has it that a fierce tiger once leapt over the Jinsha by means of a huge rock in the middle of the river. Hence the place was named Tiger Leaping Gorge. With unconquerable might, the gigantic rock in the river relentlessly splits the raging water and has survived the attack of surging rapids for thousands of years. As if singing praises to the spirits of great heroes, the huge rock in the river has become known as the first mainstay under heaven, and the river segment has won its fame as the first gorge on the Yangtze. People say the Jinsha River and the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain have jointly molded Lijiang's soul, and praise these majestic and spectacular scenes of Lijiang as, quote, jade walls and golden rivers. When dashing through the Hengduan Mountains, the Jinsha River also generously enhances the beauty of Lijiang's tranquil snow mountains. And the 13 peaks of the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, standing aloof in the distance, display indescribable grandeur and beauty. Like jade and silver sculptures, the 1,000-year-old icy peaks of Snow Mountain vividly resemble an enormous dragon that is about to soar into the skies, and the well-developed contemporary glaciers look like the dragon's ornaments. The daybreak clouds dress the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain in a golden robe, making it all the more attractive. When the moon rises over the peaks, Snow Mountain suddenly changes its brightness into a sweet tenderness. All these things impress on the minds of visitors inexhaustible romantic imaginations. The vegetation of the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain consists of plants ranging from species of the subtropical zone to those of the frigid zone, and the extremely diversified flora have given the area the title, a treasure house of plants. The foot of the mountain enjoys a spring-like climate in all seasons, with flowers blooming and fruits ripening throughout the year. The mountain slopes are eternally covered with dense forests of spruce and Delavé firs, and it is wonderful to see primroses, rhododendrons, and orchids in full bloom. Climbing higher up, visitors see alpine grasslands dotted with wild flowers in late spring and early summer. Viewing the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain from Yunshanping, visitors are enchanted by the vast extension of flower-dotted grassland that beautifies the snow-capped peaks. A large plot of grassland at an elevation of 3,240 meters, Yunshanping lies peacefully in the embrace of thick, virgin spruce forests, and the main peak of the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain stands by like a faithful guard on duty. The best seasons to visit Yunshanping are spring and summer, when the place is blanketed with flower-dotted grass and crowned with an incomparable freshness and unrivaled simplicity.